Hey guys, just wanted to get on here and say hi, introduce myself. My name is Sarvin. This is to all my new followers. I gained almost 2,000 followers in this last week, which is pretty nuts. My latest reel is now surpassing 300,000 views, which is totally mind-blowing.
When one of my videos went viral, everything changed. But not exactly how you might think. This console table build was part of a package deal along with a large round dining table that I featured in a previous video. It did present some challenges in its design that I was really excited about. So once the table was finished, I started posting videos like on Instagram about it like I usually do, and the first few were getting some pretty decent views until one morning I woke up to my reel hitting almost 90,000 views overnight. This is by far the most views I had gained in one day, so I'm sure some of you that work on social media can relate in me in saying that I was pretty pumped. But it didn't stop there. The view count kept climbing, and by the end of the week, it was over 3 million views. Couldn't believe it. But it didn't even stop there. The view count continued to grow for about a month, where it finally stopped and left me at 5.4 million views and almost 12,000 new followers. So what does this all mean? You're probably wondering how much money I made from it. Well, I actually earned $0 from all those views. And it was kind of the big reason I shifted focus to YouTube, because Instagram actually doesn't pay for views, come to find out. So there was obviously a few lessons learned from all this. One, vanity metrics don't equate financial success, so don't compare, because the saying is, comparison is the thief of joy. You know, it's exciting to see the numbers grow so much overnight, and from the outside, it can look like I've made it, but in reality, I was actually really struggling to pay bills, get leads, and even consistent commissions. Now, don't get me wrong, social media numbers can lead to things like brand deals, affiliate deals, things like that, but you have to ask yourself, is promoting products really part of your vision as an artist or your business? Also, when something goes viral, you do get a lot of positive, but with that comes the negative comments, and it does take some thick skin to not let that get to you. One negative comment out of 100 really good comments can just get under your skin, and as humans, we do tend to give more weight to the negative than we do the positive. So it was important to practice gratitude, be grateful that I'm even getting comments at all, and replacing those negative thoughts with positive ones, focusing on the present moment, that I even have a shop to build furniture was really something I had to stay conscious about. Another thing that I know a lot of creators go through is imposter syndrome. The self-doubt we give ourselves can be really debilitating and can inhibit us from reaching our full potential. And as a creative, I can attest that we tend to seek validation from others as evidence that we are worthy. So having a viral video really gave me that validation I was seeking. But I was actually finding that that viral video almost made me like a bit overconfident, a little cocky, that I was better than other builders and that I was doing everything right. When in reality, my business was already a financially sinking ship, and I really didn't even know that it was sinking. I was barely scraping by to pay rent every month. I was working 16 to 18-hour days, burning out. I was disconnecting with my wife, family, friends, and I just became obsessed with chasing my follower count and putting more hours into my screen time than actually having face-to-face quality time with them. So I look back on this build and it is very humbling. It reminds me that numbers and metrics are only that, and they really don't give you the whole picture of someone's story behind the screen. They don't represent someone's accomplishments or successes, and they don't equate to the value of your own self-worth. So remember, you and I are more than the view count of a viral video.